Action.
Hello, everybody.
I feel like I'm so far away.
Are you so far away?
Okay.
I took a shower this morning. Come closer. Hey, everybody. Well, I think it turned to fall today. It's like
Yeah,
chilly
I mean, I'm
outside.
in like a sweater.
I know. I still don't have a sweater. I'm still in the blouse mode, but no sweaters for me. But anyway, welcome. I guess there's like a weather storm alert for up in the mountains, possible snow. I mean, we went from like 80 degrees to 50 degrees.
Yeah, it was
overnight.
beautiful last weekend.
I know. It'll be beautiful again tomorrow, hopefully. Either that or I'm going to move to a warm climate. Anyway, happy Friday. So today we have... Okay, it's going to be one of those days. Today I have a really cute little project for you. We're going to make some fall, because it turned to fall overnight, placemats. Time to take the summer ones off the table and put something a little bit more fallish.
I'm ready.
You're ready?
I'm ready.
I'm not.
No?
No. And I don't normally like hot weather, but this year I've done like a 180. That's it. I'm done with the cold weather. Now I understand why all of these people go south in the winter, and I'm going with them. Haven't figured out how I can work from being away from the store. But I'll see you all in April.
Karen says Kenosha Pass is getting snow right now.
Oh.
Yep.
I'm going to have to move from Colorado. Where do you think I should move to?
Well, not too far.
Not too far. Anyway, let's see. We have a giveaway today. Really cute little Halloween mug rug, and this is going to go to Julie Vesey.
Yay!
So welcome, Julie, and we will send this down to our Littleton store for you. So we're not doing a comment sold today. We are going to do a project for you instead today.
Perfect.
So hope you all will enjoy that. But first of all, we had a guest teacher here this morning. So Jenny Kay was here this morning, and she was teaching the binding class, and she's going to show us an upcoming class that she's got that will be held at our Thornton location.
Yep.
Let's go over and meet
Oh,
Jenny
she's
Kay.
like right behind you. You're
Behind
like...
me. I'm sorry. You're fine.
Hi, Julie. Did you hear that you're today's winner? Okay, so what do you have here?
These are samples for the raw edge applique class.
Very, very pretty.
It's a very, I wanted to, it's designed for beginners, and it just teaches you the basics of raw edge applique. I
Okay.
love applique, but hand applique, that escapes me sometimes. But this I love. So we'll learn the basics of how to do it, line up, and all those kinds of things. And I will also teach you the very beginning method of doing the quilting on here.
Oh.
Super simple, but there's a couple little tricks for it to make it just gorgeous, and it's not free motion.
An echo, huh?
Yes.
Very nice.
Don't freak out about free motion. That's what it is. It's good. This would be great. You have your Thanksgiving runner all ready.
Beautiful.
Because we'll do so much of this already in class.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So when's the
great.
class?
The class is November 9th from 11 to 3.
Okay.
In the Thornton location. Thornton.
Okay.
Just saying.
Perfect. Well,
So-
thank you so much.
All of our local ladies will go straight from our anniversary event.
In
where
case you
they're
didn't
gonna
learn enough there, you get
Yep. One more day of learning. Come join us all at the Thornton store.
Perfect. All right. Well, thanks for showing those.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. So what do you have for us,
I'm
Kate?
going to show you some really cute little quick placemats. So let's take a peek. We are going to make these full quilted placemats.
I love
Do
these.
you? They're really quick and easy to make. I did make a little bit of adjustment to the size. So this is turning out to be about 18, 19 inches, and this was like 22 inches. And
Ooh,
I
that's
just
kinda
thought
big.
Yeah, it was kind of long. It was 22.5 inches. So I thought it was a little bit big. So I'll show you where I made the adjustment on those. This is a 3 pattern, and the pattern can be found on our website. So there's a link on there, but you will notice it shows it in Halloween fabrics.
You didn't want to do that?
We just switched it up. We switched it up and we did fall instead.
All right,
Okay?
perfect.
So we do have a kit. The kit is going to be the identical fabrics to what I'm using today. It will make a set of 4 placemats, and it includes the backing and the binding, and it's $35.99.
All right.
Okay, we're going to start stitching, but then we've got a really fun fabric bundle to show you
Yeah, we
today.
do.
And of course we have a Fab 5 bundle, right?
Of course.
Okay, so let's go to where the directions are. So the directions for the sizes tell you 7.5 by 22.5, and that is for the main print. So what I did was, instead of doing 22.5, I just took the width of the fabric and cut it right on the fold.
Okay.
And then we will trim it down again once we have our pieced edges on there. So instead of doing 22.5, because that's a really crazy measurement, because then you have to go lengthways on your fabric and you can't go cross grain. I did the same obviously with the little border fabrics. I just did width of fabric and then cut it on the fold.
Okay.
So the first thing we're going to do is set up our machine. I am going to use the 1/4 inch with guide for today. I'm also using the 80 weight chocolate brown thread from Quilters Select. So we have 1 piece of fabric that is 7.5 inches wide, and I have cut it on the fold. And then I have a strip that is 1.5 inches wide. And I'm about to cut this one on the fold too.
So with the kit being 4 placemats, I mean, sure, I guess you could sew 2 placemats together, get a little runner going on, and then have 2 placemats.
That's very true. Okay, now my fabrics were obviously different widths. Can you see that there, Cindy?
Yep.
Don't worry about it, okay?
Okay.
The only thing you need to worry about
Just to make sure you start your other strip on the same side.
Yes. So the only thing we need to worry about is that when I attach my second strip, I am lining up the same edge so that I'm short on the same end.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, so I've just got the 7.5 inch strip with a 1.5 inch strip either side. I'm just going to set this aside for just now. Okay, in the kit, you will need to cut 2 strips that are 2.5 inches from all 6 of your print or fall fabrics. So you should have 6 different fall fabrics, 2.5 inches. I'm actually going to go ahead and cut this. You don't need to do this. I just only need a little bit more fabric. So I'm just going to do half strips for today.
Oh, Roxy, thank you for reminding me. We might have to take a field trip while Kate is sewing. So I can go grab that. No, I didn't finish my block on live yesterday, and so she wanted to see it.
So this morning we did do Serger Club this morning. We have not sent out the link yet.
Sometimes it takes forever to save.
It's because I undid it and I folded it out and I just stuck it in there so it wouldn't be rolling out. Oh.
Okay, so you will actually stitch your complete row together.
Okay.
You actually only need about 1.5. And then you'll decide on the combination that you want together. So for me, I probably would avoid these two together. I put something in it to break it up, but it really is up to you. I did not keep all the strip sets the same. I did do them a little bit different. So take 2 more. Sew those together. Anytime you sew a strip set together, you really should sew them together in pairs, as opposed to just keep adding a strip.
Do you get wavy lines if you just keep going?
You can. I mean, I'm not saying that you wouldn't get wavy lines doing it this way, but it's less likely.
And your phone number, 720-280-0252.
Then you are going to decide on your layout. So you could, I think that looks good. So you're just going to sew all 6 strip sets together, and whilst I'm doing that, we're going to go ahead and show you today's Fab 5 bundle.
All right, so Fab 5 half-yard cuts, $20, and we have this really soft and pretty, but still kind of wintry. I like the flowers and stuff in the wreath. So it's got a birdhouses, a jar, I guess a bird, so I guess it's not really wintry. And then we have a green that complements a white, this really pretty blue, like plaid print, and a stripe. So again, this is our Fab 5 bundle for today.
Uh-oh.
Came unthreaded.
Okay, so I'm going to go to the ironing board and I'm going to press this strip set all in one direction.
Okay.
And then I'm going to press this one to the center. And then I'll meet you at the
Cutting table?
cutting table.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, so while she's pressing, we're going to do a quick field trip. So I am going to cover you guys up here really quick. And I can show you our block from yesterday. Okay, so we did talk about how I did have to change my center fabric because the felt that was provided in the embellishment kit is only available in the embellishment kit. So I did change it up. We did have some scraps of some gray velveteen. So this is our final outcome once I had to clean out the machine and was able to finish that last stitch. So, turned out super cute. I actually don't even mind the gold thread. And there you have it. Okay. Are you almost done pressing or are you, okay. Thanks, Sonia. Still have to pick out a little of the toppings that we got going on here, but turned out super cute.
Okay, ready? So this one is pressed into the center. I'm still not concerned about my ends not meeting, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then what I'm going to do is I am going to lay this down and I am going to make 3.5-inch cuts.
So this block is from the project they were doing on live yesterday. It is the November mini. And again, had to just switch this up because what was in the embellishment kit, I didn't want to open up a whole other one just for one little piece. So you don't always have to follow what they say.
Okay, let's go back to the machine.
Okay.
And then I am going to sew these two sets together.
Okay. I did use topping, and that's what I was doing. I was trying to pick out the little bits that I still hadn't cleaned off.
And then I am going to remove, so this measures right around the 22.5 to 23 inches, okay? Actually, this is measuring like 23, 24 inches. And it tells you to remove one. But because I made mine just a little bit smaller, we're going to remove two.
Okay.
So I am going to remove, this monofilament thread is not being nice to me. I'm going to remove 2 pieces from each of the strip sets. So basically you end up with a strip set of 10. So if you are doing this from scratch and you're using your own fabrics, you really could use 5 colors instead of the 6 colors.
Oh.
But the 6 colors just gives you a little bit more variety. So I didn't change that after I changed the size a little bit.
And I guess like you could do 1 off of each end instead of 2 off of one end. You could, yeah.
Do whatever you want.
Of course.
Okay.
Hi, Bev.
Just going to get rid of my salvage edge right there. So the edge that is even is the edge that we're going to start on.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're going to attach our strip set to the other side of the brown strip.
So we are making these pieced fall placemats with a nice center with a big print. Super, super pretty. And we do have a kit for today. It is $35.99. It does make 4 placemats. I'm trying to switch hands here. Okay, so creates 4 placemats. You get fabrics for binding, backing, all that jazz.
Okay, so I'm going to take my strip set and I'm going to rotate it. I don't like it all being uniform.
Okay.
I like it more of a scrappy type look. And then I'm going to start at the same end, okay? So I'm going to start at this top end.
All right, so while she stitches that on, we're gonna throw you guys for a loop, and we have 2 bundles for today. So we have this skeleton bundle, but what's fun about this bundle is that our skeletons are actually glow in the dark. So Deb, I'll talk to Kate about that. I'm sure we can work out something for you. So this is 3 cuts. They are ½ yards each. So it's going to be $19.48 for the bundle. And you can see here, they are glow in the dark. Don't ask me how I got that picture because it's a little funny.
Okay, now I'm going to take this back to the iron and I'm going to press this into away from the outer border.
Okay.
Okay? And then I'm going to go up to the cutting table and I will actually just even this up. And then this new measurement is just right at 20. So even by taking that off, you still got a 20-inch placemat by 16 inches. And I
Very
think
nice.
16 by 20. The 22, it looked odd. It looked long and skinny.
Like a wiener dog.
Yeah, I don't like it. Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. So again, we've got the bundle for today. We'll just start here. Bundle for today, 4 placemats, $35.99. Okay. We've got our glow in the dark bundle with our little dancing skeleton guys. It comes with a black background, orange background, purple background, but the print is still the same. And again, they glow in the dark. So $19.48 for this guy. And then we have our Fab 5 bundle, which is nice and pretty. We've got the birdhouses, the jar, the reeds. We've got a green, a white. I love this one. And the pink stripe. Sherry, what do you mean, yes, please? One of each for you. Okay.
Okay, so here is the finished pieced placemat. Isn't that quick and easy?
It's beautiful.
Okay, so then what you're going to do is you're going to take your backing fabric and you're going to lay your backing fabric pretty side down, put double-sided batting in there, and then put this on top. I just happen to have one all ready to go.
Of course we do.
So, and then you will trim it all the way around so it's all nice and together.
Okay.
Okay? Next up, you are going to take your binding strips, and I did my binding strips 2 1/4 on this.
What?
And I am going to put right sides together, and we are going to sew at a 45-degree angle from here down to here. And I'm going to go ahead and put my laser on.
If you want a pin, there's actually one right next to your phone.
I'm good. Okay, we're going to put our laser on. And then I can see my laser beam come straight across there and I don't need to mark anything.
Okay.
And I'm just going to stitch all the way across. Then I'm going to cut this to about 1/4 of an inch.
Karen, we didn't have a bundle yesterday, but there was a bundle on Wednesday that had, I guess it was kind of, yeah, on Walk on the Prairie or something like that. And yes, we do have yardage of that.
And I'm going to finger press this. And then I'm going to press this wrong sides together. So I do have to go back to the iron.
Okay. Do you want to see them, Karen? There is also a charm pack that goes with it as well.
Just so you know.
Okay, thank you for sharing.
You guys see how gloomy it is outside? It's so nice. Okay, so yeah, so we still do have the stripe, the dots, and then the 3 floral prints. Fun, fun, fun. So pretty. And then again, there is a charm pack that accompanies this as well. Super pretty fabrics. I happen to love them. So let us know. I even still have a bundle left. Okay. Oh, she's gonna beat us there now. Are you doing any quilting stitches, or are you just going straight into binding?
No, I'm doing quilting. Thank you for reminding me.
Oh, okay.
I almost forgot. So we are going to use monofilament thread in the top, and I've got a chocolate brown bobbin. And I just kept the quilting really simple. I am going to just stitch right in the seam line of the 2 narrow borders.
Oh, all right. Patty, are you wanting a yard of each skeleton? Because there are 3 in the bundle. So there's a black background, an orange, and a purple. Okay, let me know.
Uh-oh, something doesn't sound good.
Mm-mm. Oh, is it twisting around the pin too much?
We'll try that again.
All right, Sherry, thank you. Thanks for doing that online.
Okay, and one more. I can't believe I almost forgot to do the plastic. And then I'm going to go ahead and put my regular brown thread back on again. And I am going to leave my 1/4 inch foot on because I'm going to be attaching my binding. So I'm touching my binding and I'm just going to leave a tail to start with.
What is your first and last name again?
And we're going to stitch up to the corner and leave a 1/4 inch. Then we're going to pivot and turn. We're going to raise the needle up out of the fabric. And then we are going to bring the binding back so that the raw edge is parallel with the edge of your placemat. And then you'll fold it back down on top of itself. And then you'll put it back under the foot and continue to stitch. We're stopping at a 1/4 inch. Rotate, take the fabric back, lay it back down on top of itself, and continue.
Your total is $56.98. Okay, go ahead with the number.
And we're coming up to our last corner. You will need 2 binding strips for each placemat. And you only have about 8 inches of spare binding on each one.
Well, with it being about 20 inches, the 2 long sides is about one
Almost,
strip
yeah.
anyways, huh?
Yeah, it really is.
Okay, I will send
And we're gonna fold our last corner.
it out, but I'll send it there to be made.
And then we're gonna stop. Okay, so this is joining the 2 together. The first thing I'm going to do is to eliminate my selvage. And then what we want to do is we want to lay down where we started and where we're ending on top of each other. And then the amount of overlap is the width of your binding. So I always just keep the little piece I cut off. I'm going to lay my binding right down on top. And then this is going to be where I cut. Then we're going to open up the binding this way, so right side is facing you. We're going to take this piece of binding and we're going to open it up. And we're going to join the 2 together on the bias. And this is where I will probably want to use a pin.
Julie's like, aren't your little toesies cold?
What can we help you with?
Okay, and then we're going to use our laser, and we're going to stitch from one corner.
We're about 2 weeks out. Does that work?
Oh yeah, it's no hurry.
Okay. Oh, he's here.
He's here.
He's here.
She broke it again.
How are you? Good. What can I help you with?
And we're lining up the laser beam so it meets right on the opposite corner. We're going to trim off that excess seam allowance. We're going to finger press that open.
Oh, it's a little chilly out there today, huh?
Refold that, and it should be the perfect measurement for you. So now we're going to go in and continue to sew the binding down where we just joined it. Then I would take this to the iron. I really am a firm believer in pressing this before you stitch it down. I just don't want to abandon you yet again because I have done a lot of up and down to the iron today. So I'm just kind of finger pressing this out. Okay. If you are stitching your binding down on the machine, this is a game changer for you. So this is our binding foot. It's the quilt binding foot. And what it does that makes it so special is that it is uneven on the underneath side of the foot. What that allows us to do is to bring the binding around. Now we have more thickness right here than I do right here. So what happens is this foot will sit right on there and it will even that out that unevenness of the binding to the quilt for you. And it stops the foot from like teetering on you and rocking on you.
There's a lot of love for this foot going on right now.
Yes.
If you use the button instead of the lever, does it change?
I don't know. Okay. There's also a tiny little groove in the foot, and that is where you put the folded edge of the binding. So you know where to roll the binding around to, and then you use your center needle position, and you should get the perfect binding. And the corners right here will just kind of miter themselves if you fold them correctly.
Yes, the binding foot does have a larger opening so that if you were using something decorative, right?
Serpentine,
Yep.
zigzag, whatever, you can do a full 7mm wide stitch with it on.
Okay, the service runs $199. We're running a little bit more than 2 weeks right now. Oh, that sounds like the last. Yeah, no problem. If it, are you guys here in the metro area? Metro area, but it's a little out of range. You're in Ogallala? Okay. I got a friend who,
Patty likes your nail color.
Thank you, Patty.
I wanted to deliver the solder machine in Hawaii.
So what's the difference in the quilt binding foot as opposed to the bi-level foot?
The bi-level foot, Jenny, could you bring me a bi-level foot over, please? So first of all, the bi-level foot comes in a left or a right, depending which side you need it to level out for you. It also does not have the little groove on it that shows the where to fold your binding over to. It also does not have the spring-loaded leveling lever on it, which sometimes can be helpful.
Is it straight stitch only?
And that's actually why I wanted to look at it, because I also believe it is straight stitch only. So there's actually several different.
Yeah.
Do we have the back tab for it?
All right, we'll safe travels. Good luck. And I'll give you a holler here at the 720-480-1806. Okay, I'll call that number.
No, you don't even have a back tag. It's called bi-level.
Actually, no, the bi-level foot does look like it has the opening for the zigzag, but it doesn't have the leveling thing, and it doesn't have the marking on there.
Okay.
And I'm not sure if the quilt binding foot, the difference on the underneath side of the foot is the right width of a makeup underneath there for the width of binding. I don't know if the bi-level foot has a different amount underneath there, if that makes sense.
Yep.
Okay. So we have.
Do you mean the little spring piece on the side of the foot? Is that what you mean, Karen?
So I have a set of 3 complete. I'm gonna complete my 4th one, probably tonight. But hopefully you all enjoyed and saw how quick and easy. Another thing that you can do with these is you can put like a solid panel right in here and put a really pretty embroidery in there too.
Oh,
You
absolutely.
can put Happy Halloween or Happy Fall or Happy Thanksgiving or, you know, whatever season you're doing it for.
Absolutely. Can you talk about the little push button thing on the side of the foot and how that all works?
Can. So we've actually covered this in Baby Lock Club. So it is a leveling lever, and what it does, sometimes what can happen is that you are coming up and it's going up to a new level of thickness, like where this is coming in. And what you want to do is you want to re-level the foot. Okay, so I'm going to kind of make this way worse than what it is. But if you were coming up and you were going from like 2 layers to like 6 layers of denim, for example, your foot would be sitting like this. Okay, so what you do is you get it to where the peak is, and then you push in on this little lever right here, and it will lock the foot and level the foot out. And then once it reaches level all the way underneath, it will just naturally release itself.
Okay.
We have done
Pretty
that
cool.
on a Baby Lock Club.
Pretty cool.
It's actually on a lot of the feet. So it's on the 1/4-inch foot. It's on your standard J foot. So it is on quite a few of the different feet.
Very cool. So the pattern for today is linked to our calendar page on our website for you to use. And the once she took off those two pieces, they measured to about 20 inches, so 16 by 20.
Let's measure it
Ish.
so you can see the actual size. So we are 20,
Okay.
right at 20 and about 15 and a half.
Okay.
Okay,
Very cool.
but I think it's a pretty good size.
It is a great size. All right. Well, thanks so much for watching, and we will
everybody.
see you guys on Monday.